great men, great men. Salute, that's an honor to you this day. Come on now, you already know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to those that have already established themselves. The great man that's already known as a title. The great man that's already looked at as strong, as powerful, as mighty in every sense of the word. And every time that you see that person, you're looking for that. And so much as you are looking at that, you are saying, man, I wish I had that confidence. I wish I had that push. I'm calling out to you, man. Be ever mindful that your tears are worthy of the altar. Don't let them fool you, man. They keep telling you that men don't cry and men is a soft if you cry. Be ever mindful that to the extent that you cry, that's the extent that you are walking in true strength. Romans 8, come on now, in your holy scriptures talk about, just go through the whole thing, man. It just talks about the Spirit making intercession by way of moans and groans on your behalf. One version says inexpressible language. That inexpressible language is actually your tears. There's nothing that will allow a person to know or that lets God know the authenticity of your pain and how much you suffer. Stop letting people tell you that you can't cry. Stop letting the people that you love the most and been around the most know that you yourself are strong all the time, because you're not. And then they are coming like, you can't be yourself. That's yourself. If you feel like the weight is too much and you feel like you can't have it and you love them immensely and you like, I just want to let you know the real self, I ain't strong all the time, you better do that. Or else you better get your butt out of there, or you'll be like Lee Jesus Posey, who suffered from depression because he was just trying to be strong all of the time, because that's what he knew that his wife needed. That's what he knew that his wife was attracted to. Don't get caught up, man of God. Don't have your children calling you by your title, man of God. Don't have your family members calling you by your title, man of God. Let the children call you dad, man. It's all good. Let your wife call you James, man. I know, I just picked James, I don't know. But the point is, let them use your name, because no one can apply their gifts all of the time. Because if they did, then those with the gift of healing would just sit in a hospital and just sit in the hospice. You can't use your gift all the time. Don't you watch Marvel Comics? There's a moment that you use your gift. Otherwise, you're a real person. Otherwise, you really got to share some things and you're really empathetic. Be ever mindful to not be pushed around. And literally, if you cannot be yourself around the ones that you love and you've been around the longest, you literally need to find a new organization and people to be around. You have to be yourself. You have to authentically say, this is very challenging. You have to authentically say, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. You have to authentically say, this seems the worst and the hardest. I need help. You got to be able to say that. If you can't say it to the people that you love the most, right? Salute! Heart is locked in till you poses.